This video is all about lottery winners who won on Christmas.
Are you listening?
So this video is all about lottery winners who won on Christmas. If you're new to this channel, my name is Timothy Schultz. I actually am a lottery winner. Way back in the day in 1999, I won the Powerball before going back to college to study journalism and broadcast news and launch this YouTube channel whereby I'm meeting and interviewing other lottery winners and people who have overcome the odds in life. If you want to check out any of these interviews, go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified when they are released. But this video is all about lottery winners who won on Christmas. So this has happened several times that people have won the lottery on Christmas. And it could be you if you're watching this video. The ghost of Christmas future could be a winning lottery ticket. It can happen to you, it can happen to anybody. But this video features some of the biggest Christmas lottery wins ever. So let's get to it. On Christmas Day 2021, there was a man who won $500,000 in Canada from the Lotto 649 jackpot. Then the day before, on Christmas Eve 2021, there was a Michigan man who won $1 million from Mega Millions. He did not get the mega ball, but he matched 5 of the white balls to successfully win $1 million on Christmas Eve. He's quoted as saying, "When I realized I had won, I was speechless. I held the ticket up in front of my wife and she joked, 'Did you win me $1 million?' When I told her I did, she couldn't believe it." It's an amazing story, and I know exactly what that is like to have people not believe you after you've won the lottery, because some people just think that it can't happen, but it does happen and it is possible. Have you been naughty or have you been nice? Because somewhere out there, Lottery Santa is coming to town. But let's look at the EuroMillions for a moment. Someone won $1 million on Christmas in 2012 and then again in 2016. If that wasn't enough, on Christmas of 2021, there were actually 3 $1 million Powerball winners in the United States, matching all 5 white balls. They were from California, South Carolina, and Tennessee. So they matched all 5 white balls to win $1 million. But what about the jackpot? The big one. Well, historically, with the game Powerball in the United States, there are 2 huge jackpot wins from the Powerball in the United States on Christmas Day. One was a $48.8 million win in 2010 with a single winner, and the other was a $71.5 million jackpot in 2013. That one was won by a couple in Kansas City, Missouri. I mean, how awesome would that be? Over $70 million on Christmas Day. Stick around, these stories are about to get even crazier, including the largest Christmas lottery in the world. 'Tis the season. In 2022, a Michigan man won $1 million on Christmas Eve, and then on Christmas Eve in 2002, a West Virginia man hit a record $319 million jackpot. It was claimed by Jack Whittaker, who became an instant lottery celebrity when he claimed what was at the time the largest lottery jackpot in the history of the United States. He took a lump sum payout of $113.4 million after taxes. But unfortunately, there were some personal setbacks and some scandals that were very public. His home and car were reportedly burglarized. He was at a strip club when thieves broke into his vehicle and stole a briefcase stuffed with $245,000, and then his granddaughter and his granddaughter's friend actually passed away. He did do some positive things. He started a foundation and that spent $23 million building 2 churches. And his family also donated food and clothing and scholarships to needy students. So he did some very positive things, but it was not all positive for him, unfortunately. There were some very public scandals that took place. In 2007, Jack Whittaker actually told the Associated Press, and I quote, "I'm only going to be remembered as the lunatic who won the lottery. I'm not proud of that. I wanted to be remembered as someone who helped a lot of people." So my heart actually goes out to Jack Whittaker. I don't know him. I have never interviewed him. He has actually passed away right now, but his story is very, very interesting. I'm just reporting the facts here, but he actually did do some positive things. He started a foundation that gave scholarships to needy students and built some churches, and donated food and clothing. But at the time that he won the lottery, he had to claim the prize publicly, and it seemed as if he was under a microscope. I hope that it was not all negative. I hope that it helped his life in some positive ways as well. There's a lot of talk out there about whether winning the lottery is a blessing or a curse. And in my personal opinion, it's not something that is black and white. It's not a yes or no answer. It's somewhere in between, because everyone is different. Where you live, how much you win, who surrounds you. There are lots of factors involved in how the lottery can change your life. For most of the people that I've met, it's been mostly positive, but everybody is different. And I don't think winning the lottery is necessarily a curse by any means. But my heart does go out to this winner for some of these things that have been reported upon in the media. But let's get to another story here. Just last year in Oregon, in February of 2022, someone came forward from a ticket that they purchased on Christmas Eve for $8.9 million from the Oregon Megabucks. $8.9 million from a ticket purchased on Christmas Eve. They actually forgot about the ticket. It wasn't until February when someone scanned his ticket and received the message, large lottery winner, where he realized that he had won this $8.9 million on Christmas Eve. But what is the largest Christmas lottery ever? Well, let's look to Spain for the El Gordo Spain Christmas Lottery. Known as El Gordo, which translates to the fat one, this festive lottery dates back to 1812. Wow. Millions of participants enter each year. It's the second longest lottery running in the world, and measured by the total prize payout, is considered the biggest lottery in the whole world. It takes place on December 22nd. An estimated 75% of the Spanish population actually play the lottery in this game, although some say it's closer to 90%. It gives out billions of euros, that's right, billions with a B, of euros every year to millions of winners. So if you are in Spain, don't forget to get your ticket. Feliz Navidad. There are going to be some people in Spain that have a very happy Christmas this year. But what about here in the United States? This year Christmas falls on a Sunday, which, as many of you know, the Powerball is drawn on Saturday on Christmas Eve. And there are tons of other scratch games and Christmas games out there. But let me know in the comments, what will you do if you win the lottery? Have you been naughty or nice? Are you playing the lottery this Christmas? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And what did you think of these stories? I love checking out your comments. If you play the lottery, never spend more than you can afford. Have fun with it. But remember, you do have a chance if you play. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. And wherever you are in the world watching this video, I hope that you have a fantastic holiday season. And I wish you a Merry Christmas if you celebrate that. But thank you so much for watching, and thank you for your support.